Welcome to this video. It happens to many of us, hair loss. Preventing hair loss may seem to be an overwhelming and impossible task. Many people perceive this problem to be one of the natural consequences of aging, but for those who suffer hair loss early in life this doesn't ring true. They naturally ask, why me? Thinning and receding hair can be a natural part of growing older, but aging, as defined by our living years, is not the only cause. Although we cannot at this stage stop the aging process, there are many other contributing factors over which we do have some degree of control. Human aging is not linear, and number two, people physically age at the same rate. We all know someone who is physically much older or younger than their calendar years. Factors affecting this rate of aging are many, and include genetics, environment, diet, exercise, disease, stress and more. Some of these are beyond our control or are difficult to modify, however, there are some we can greatly influence by our personal actions. Making positive changes can greatly delay the onset and rate of change to many aspects often associated with aging. Knowing this, it is possible to prevent or delay hair loss in many instances. Determine the reason. There are different reasons apart from the simply blaming the aging process as to why a person may be losing their hair. Some of the most common causative factors include poor diet, excessive stress, medical problems, fluctuating hormones and hereditary factors. In order to prevent and control hair loss, the first step is to figure out which of these causes applies to your particular condition. If baldness runs in your family, you may think that you are doomed to suffer from the same fate. However, there are still ways of overcoming hair loss even if there is a genetic predisposition. Hair transplant surgery, or the use of hair growth medications are possible treatment choices. To find out which particular plan might be best for you, it is recommended that you visit a hair specialist to discuss your options. Manageable factors. Stress and poor diet are among the most common, and controllable reasons, that many people experience hair loss. In coping with the stresses of modern living, many people do not take the time to prepare proper meals or to make the time for adequate rest and relaxation. If these factors are those contributing to your hair loss, it is your body's way of signaling that some much-needed lifestyle changes are necessary. Hair loss may be the obvious symptom, but it is very likely your body is suffering other less visible but potentially more damaging problems. Hair loss is possibly the visible tip of the iceberg. Re-evaluate what is important to you, make an effort to avoid stressful people and situations, eat a nutritious and balanced healthy diet and ensure at least 7 hours of sleep every single night. Topical solutions. There are a host of shampoos and conditioners today that claim to be able to prevent hair loss, but many of these are unsubstantiated or unproven. If you are looking for a topical solution, it will be worth your while to have a professional consultation in order to find the treatment that will work best for your specific problem. These hair experts should conduct an examination in order to prescribe a remedy that will be truly effective. Once you start using any remedy for preventing hair loss, be aware that it will take a while before any results become apparent. Most cases of hair loss do not happen overnight, so reversing or slowing the process will be no different. If you are still shedding hair a week into the treatment, don't despair. Give it time. Some individuals respond within the first month or two, while others take up to 6 months to see results. This is a gradual process. Results vary depending on your cause and particular treatment. Be accepting and realistic. Most importantly, be gentle and kind to yourself throughout the process. Remember, this is a common condition that affects men and women all over the world. Make the changes you are able to, whether they are diet, lifestyle, product changes or medication, with real application and intent. Recognize that you have some degree of control and exercise it, but do not be despondent if at the end of the day, month or year, you do not have as much hair as you would like. There are many worse things to be without. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information useful.